Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a while. Sorry I haven't been posting a lot. I've been doing a lot of stuff around the house. We actually brought our horses home, so I had to set up a fence and do a bunch of stuff like that. So been super busy with other things other than the BMW project. But I wanted to give you guys an update and kind of show you a little bit about what I'm going to do with the manifold. So if you guys remember, I needed to get a new manifold built. The one I had was just not working with the amount of flow that the engine was putting out. So I picked up all this piping here. I went with 1.25 inches. I think that's going to be the best for the amount of volume that this 2.0 is going to put out. Let me open up the hood real quick so you guys can get a look at what I'm going to do. So I've been driving the car a bunch lately, and just yesterday is why I decided to make this video. The oil return for the turbo was resting on the up pipe, and it actually melted through and started burning some oil and had a bit of smoke. So I had to park the car over here, and I'm just going to pull it all apart and get all that stuff fixed up. One thing that I did with the PCB is it's still all connected. It goes into the catch can there, and then from the catch can, I just ended the pipe right here in front of the turbo. I was having like really bad exhaust smell in the cabin when I was driving with the windows open or even with the AC on, and putting it right there actually helped the issue a ton. I was going to route it all the way back. I had the pipe going super far back to the probably like middle of the car, or I felt like that was a waste of tubing, so I just went ahead and stuck it right there, and it's been fine ever since. Other than that, nothing else has changed on the car. It's been pretty much exactly the same since the last time you guys saw it. And like I said, we're still having the issue with not being able to build boost. So what I'm going to do today is pull the turbo and the manifold off. I'll let you guys watch that, and then I'm just going to kind of talk through what I'm going to do with the actual manifold setup, and then we'll start building that out. So you can see it looks like we had a little bit of blow-by past the fire ring here. So once we get the new manifold built, I'm going to actually put the correct mounting bracket on here, because the one I'm using is from that cheap Chinese one I used to have. So it should work a lot better once I get the actual tile one on there. All right, so I just got everything disconnected. This is kind of what I'm working with. I tried to put a little flap in there. Well, it doesn't move. I welded it in there so it can kind of increase the velocity of the exhaust. Didn't work, didn't do anything. So yeah, everything's disconnected. Turbo's out, as you saw. Wastegate's out. Oil line is disconnected. It actually doesn't look like it broke through. I think it was just burning the rubber on the tube and then just like kind of getting the oil pretty hot. I do need an oil change. It looks a little dirty, but yeah, everything's out. So I'm gonna take that out now, and then I'll bring you up to the bench and show you what we're doing. All right, so I forgot I had to, with the manifold, how I set it up this last time, I have to take the motor mount off and jack the engine up a little bit to get the manifold out. So I just took the bottom plate off and got the jack underneath. So I should be able to get this out now pretty easily. It was very tight before, and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't coming out. So. But now that it's off the motor mount, it should fit pretty easily. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's all apart now, and this is what we're working with. So again, we have our 90s here, and then the straight, What I think I'm gonna do with the manifold is I'm going to try to reuse this because I do like the fact that these stick out and we have these nice seals right here. So I want to take off this cover, cut the pipes, and then just weld these to the back. And then we're going to make the manifold out of that. One thing that I want to do is make it so we don't have to jack up the engine or take out that bottom plate to get the manifold in and out. That's been a big pain because it takes so long to get under there and do all that stuff to just get this out if we have to, you know, change any oil lines or take it out to do some tweaking, whatever. So that's gonna be the plan. I gotta figure out the best way to cut these off. And let me show you up underneath here. So there are pipes, as you can see, there's a gap. So I'm gonna cut the back here, 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 and here, and then I'm gonna start with just welding these onto that. One thing I need to do for this is I need to tack some supports from here to here and the other side, and maybe from the bottom to the other side, so that way I can keep this in the same position because this is exactly where I want it, and then I also want it to be the same distance from here. So again, what I'm going to try to do, let me put you back up in the stand. So again, what I want to do is tack here to here like a bar, maybe here to the back side, and then probably one from here all the way over to this side. And that way I can keep this the exact same distance and orientation that it is now. And then we'll be able to start building the pipes off. I do have to build a collector onto this, and then the rest of it's just going to be kind of routing. I want to keep this probably more this way instead of having that kind of pop out like that, because this hits the inside of the car on the frame, and it's very hard to squeeze this in between. As you saw, like I said, I had to take off the bottom and jack the motor up and all that kind of stuff. This right here, that's where the oil line was getting too hot, so I need to make sure I reroute that oil line as well. Yeah, so that's gonna be the next step, is chopping that and getting the pipes kind of tacked up and in place where I want them. And then we'll start welding everything out. That's probably gonna do it for this video. It's super hot out. It's like 90 something degrees in Colorado. The wind's not blowing that much, so it's very, very hot. So I'm gonna go inside and let it cool off, and then maybe I'll come back out later, start cutting and doing some other stuff. But I think that's gonna do it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys an update, show you where I'm at, let you know that I'm working on it. I'm hoping to have this done in a couple days. So hopefully you'll have a few videos coming out soon. But that's gonna do it. Like I said, thanks guys. Sorry for the long break in between videos. Like I said, I've been super busy doing some other stuff. But yeah, if you could, like, subscribe, comment, that'd be awesome. Helps the channel. It's actually growing pretty good. I'm getting steady stream of subscribers, so I really appreciate it. Thanks guys. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.